Homeowners, builders, and police are using a new tactic in the battle against copper thieves.
It's a new weapon that's starting to catch on. Jay Warren is live for us to explain exactly what it is. Jay?
Well, Carol, it's paint. Residents around this area here in Northside, they started painting the copper pipe inside their homes with the help of Cincinnati police, and then they actually posted signs on their windows saying they had done so. Well, guess what? Copper thefts went down. Now, contractors like those renovating this building, when and if they use copper, they actually paint it as they install it. Inside many of the great old homes in Northside and the homes that will be great once again, thieves have stolen copper pipe. Moeller Construction is turning this old abandoned building into 2 three-story townhomes. As the work was getting done on the first floor, some important basement work was already finished. This manifold sitting next to the hot water heater directs water to different points in the house. Can you see the copper?
The worse the job market is, the worse the economy is, the more metal theft goes up. And right now, copper is at a high price, and these guys will do just about anything to get into a house, take a little bit of copper, and go.
Brian Moeller tells us how his company deals with copper.
The first thing that we do is we try to use as little copper as possible. We use PEX, vinyl lines, CPVC. When we have to use copper, like in the manifolds of these places, we paint it.
The fittings on this manifold that runs side to side are copper. They're painted to look like plastic. A great camouflage when you compare it to this little piece on top of the hot water heater. Moeller says they resort to interesting strategies to protect their property when they're not on site.
This is a cold water line, the blue. What we do is we'll cut off a few pieces of this and we'll leave it lay around outside so that these guys that are walking by can see that we're not using copper in a job, we're using PEX. And they'll leave us alone. We haven't been broken into this job yet.
So the paint can also hide the copper piping, but it also can mark it as potentially stolen so that someone might not recycle it or perhaps question the person bringing it in. This issue will remain an issue here in Northside as all of these homes, many of them at least, are being renovated out here. So there are a lot of renovation projects, prime targets for thieves. Once again, this is an issue that these residents will continue to focus on to make sure that copper thefts do not rise again. Clyde, Carol, back to you.
All right, Jay Warren with an innovative solution. Thanks, Jay.